about this game
Hmm.
or Foundry, I don't have to worry about logging into the wrong game because I didn't realize today was Giant Slayer.
Okay, the question now becomes, I know we did a little bit of loot discovery last session, but
We did a
did
bunch
you?
of killing, we did a bunch of loot discovering, we did a bunch of other shit too, I think. Maybe.
I
Well,
burnt out all my memory on that last session, so I don't remember anything anymore.
how fucking dare you? You should listen to the recordings, you slacker. They're online for a reason.
I thought I was good now. I didn't think I needed them anymore. Turns out I used it up already. No more memories left in
My mind
my
has been
banks.
100% distracted by other things all day long.
Oh, no, I'm at 100% memory capacity.
Time for a RAM upgrade because pop opened his head like a coconut.
I don't think you can afford a RAM upgrade when you need to save up for a kidney upgrade.
No, my RAM's fine. It's one of these that needs a RAM upgrade. The idea of somebody else's kidney in me creeps me out. I don't think I would ever do a kidney transplant.
So
No,
you
the
choose
reason
death then.
the reason I ask is because I don't know whether or not you guys added the loot you identified into your own loot sheets.
Well, for once, my
I don't
character
think
is
we
not one
did.
of the ones responsible for identifying said loot, so I wouldn't know.
Actually, I don't think we did loot. Granted, I can't say because I don't remember, and
I know
that's not, and that
Alien
doesn't
did
mean it
some
didn't
background
happen.
checks.
It did. Just I don't know
I
if
am
they're just...
specifically looking to Pyrrhus in this instance on whether or not anything got added.
Boy.
Ron
Let me
is
take
the
a look.
nuclear engineer, who's not actually a nuclear engineer, but does work at a nuclear plant.
And somehow
Hey,
still has memory left over.
I've worked with the nuclear engineers, and you'd be surprised at how similar we are.
Well, I figure you gotta acquire some of that through osmosis just by being near them long enough.
I mean, most of my job actually is like nuclear related stuff, so.
What is your actual job?
I have a series of systems that are related to certain functions in our plant, and I monitor the trends of the equipment, the health of the system overall, like what's degraded, what can be degraded, what should be fixed immediately, and then recommend enhancements both in terms of what to fix and what to improve, as well as work with regulatory bodies to make sure we're meeting any commitments like to the NRC or to our
So,
insurance.
like a nuclear version of an IT guy, but with like some actual hardware engineering skills.
No,
Nuclear safety.
we do go out in the field and do walkdowns of our equipment stuff. I basically am in charge of several sets of equipment and have to make sure that they continue to run well and not break.
Nuclear maintenance.
Yeah. I mean, I don't physically
janitor
fix
at a
it,
nuclear
so
place. So
I'm more like the
He does
guy who
everything.
knows what's. I'm the guy who knows what's going on with the equipment. Maintenance goes out and fixes what I tell them to fix.
Yeah. You're like,
Operations
this is
asks
broke, go
me.
fix it.
Yeah, operations like knows how it's supposed to function, but when something's weird, they ask me what's wrong. So I'm basically the in-between guy for everything. I know what's wrong. I know what to fix. I know all the important
You're the
stuff.
troubleshooter. Maintenance is
Yes.
the guys who fixes what you find.
Maintenance is also the guys who cause what I cause the
Yeah.
problems. So
Yeah. And the engineer's like, this ain't working right. Tell us what's wrong with it. And you're like, okay.
does it need to go to those fixing guys, or does it need to go to those fixing guys?
no, I did not add any of the stuff. I only identified it. I didn't have anything to drag over because I didn't have access to any sheets.
Shame on you.
I knew it didn't
have
happen.
access to the sheet.
Whether that you is Pyrrhus or Xeno, I'll leave up to those two to decide.
Yeah,
It
the
was
last thing we left
this
off
time.
on was Ava
He said
identified all the stuff.
he said he'd give us loot next time as a suspense.
Actually, I didn't, but
I don't know. I seem to recall hearing this as well.
no. There's a
Yep.
recording. I can go right back to it and point to where that happened.
Well, you're welcome to do
It,
so, but
it was
until you
after the
do
recording
so-
ended, you know.
Hmm.
Nope, this is my revenge now for you guys needing to actually listen to the recordings.
Listen, I have to listen to a recording already,
When?
which currently isn't up yet, because they prioritized this one, so we would actually be having this one around the same time they got back. So it made perfect sense that if they could only get one up, they should get this one up. But I still want mine up eventually.
No,
Hasn't
No,
kept me
it's
from
still
prepping
going
though,
up.
because I know exactly what I need to be prepping for. But I'll be honest, I like hearing the recap as I do my prep.
Yep, now we're just gonna go on a complete side mission before we even remotely go and talk to the sheriff.
What are you talking about?
I don't see any side missions in our quest log.
No. You wouldn't be able to see a quest log, and it wouldn't be called a quest log because it's not a D&D or a Pathfinder game. Sheesh. Also, you're not in that game, so you wouldn't be able to see it.
Yep, we're just gonna, go on a complete side adventure that you weren't prepared for and call it a day.
Oh no, it seems I've forgotten all of my notes. Time to run Blades instead for this weekend.
What? We can't go to the Stormer's Den and just hang out for an entire session?
Not when you've got me this far off field base, accelerate like a book and some change in advance. No. Hmm.
Fucking be funny.
I'll have you know, it was supposed to be a background threat for this book, and then on the second book we'd go into overt threat. But no, we're going into that now. Hmm. Also, none of you are a combat specialist of any variety. This is gonna suck for you.
You'll be alright.
I have combat training. I'm just not a vampire combat specialist.
Indeed. And unless you're rolling a lot of successes, then firearms are gonna be useless.
I've got some hand-to-hand.
I've seen your sheet, man.
I know you have. I'm just saying. There's some hand-to-hand on there. Is it 3, 4, 5 dots? No. But it is there.
Okay, so I'm gonna go take another shit. Since we appear to be waiting for something anyway.
We're not actually waiting on anything. I was just getting everything collected real quick.
Doesn't change the fact I'm gonna go take another shit.
Now I have to wait.
At least mute yourself.
We don't want to hear him power up.
Yeah, all that screaming in the bathroom.
He's preparing for takeoff.
His power level's over 9,000.
Oh god! He doesn't want to come out! I need more fiber in my diet.
in the meantime, I am ruthlessly gutting the dreams of one of the podcasters that I listen to.
Gutting it hard.
Yeah, they're playing 1E and trying to be a sorcerer with armor. Yep. And he's got the gold standard of light armor that you could possibly get. Got himself a nice set of celestial armor. Best that you could get, basically, from, like, raw. Without going into homebrew shenanigans.
That shit's expensive, though.
They're, like, 16th level.
Ah,
So, like, it was on a corpse.
you mean it was free?
Yes. They're playing Tyrant's Grasp, so go figure. Problem is that while he has the arcane armor feat, he does not have mastery. Which means that regardless of what he does, he still has to worry about arcane spell failure. And they have not been accounting for it at all. Wasn't a problem until they got the armor, which was this book anyway, so it is a recent problem, but the problem nonetheless. Imagine all the spells that could have failed on that 1 in 20 chance.
Approximately, 5%?
Yes, it's 5%. Yeah. Heaven forbid that, he uses an immediate action in order to, save himself from a really bad effect like all casters do. And, no swift action in order to dedicate to spells cast. Now it's a 15% chance.
I'm back. I had to fight 3 rabid raccoons and an oddly sapient pile of poo, but I managed to make it back.
Well, you be nice to the raccoons. All they want is the vegetables that you decided you didn't want.
No, I got them chewing out each other now.
Are they at least named?
I put a bit of steak sauce on each of them. I named them Bob, Jerry, and Tom, and whichever one comes out on top, I'm keeping as a pet.
I see.
A1 gets anyone to eat anything.
Fair enough. Only in redneck land. So I guess the question would be is, do we have everyone here and attentive?
We're down 2 people, but yes.
Well, that's what I was somewhat, getting to is,
I'm not attentive.
You're not attentive?
Nope.
It's not
You
what
get-
you're up to.
You're gonna
It's more
make
of a
it through,
tutive.
you're gonna make it through this session then?
Oh yeah, I'll make it.
Are we-
Hug?
Are we sure we want to get to the end of book 2 encounter with 2 people down into one of these half staff?
I don't like how you said half staff, and we don't really have. I mean, this is kind of a sausage party right now, and I don't want to go homo just to make it not a half staff. So, one of these, I'm gonna need you to jump in like a cold shower to get that all the way down to no staff. You know?
I only ask because of the fact that there is a
I
very...
hope Anna doubles over laughing when she hears that on the recording.
I only ask as there is a legitimate chance of completing the remaining encounters for, like, the important stuff of this book, unless you want to go and
We haven't killed enough people yet? I thought
do
we
some of
killed.
this... It's not all of your quests. Like, even with the 4 of you, I don't think it's gonna, complete everything that Red Lake Fort has to offer. But if you go for the end goal this session, up to you.
I think we could move forward, but I'd be a little nervous.
What's the end goal? What haven't we cleared?
You have to kill Grenseldek, which you haven't done.
That
You
wasn't one of the
have-
fat Slavs we just killed?
Nope.
No. So remember, we got the key now for the one room that we had to go back to.
Which you're
Remember,
sure?
it was the one room that was locked up that we couldn't get into. So we're pretty sure that they're in there.
The blue key door.
Yes.
Alright. I'm just gonna go back to the quest log in order to kind of remind you guys of, what's
I've
here.
got the quest log open.
Yeah. At some point, you'll need to deal with Urgrosh in order to, see what that's going to be about. But you'll have to exit the fort in order to probably go contend with him. Maybe he's dealing with the other orcs. Who knows? You're looking for a significant magical beast of some variant in order to satisfy spoils of war. You will naturally complete to safeguard Trunau, as that's kind of your main mission given to you by the Trunauan people. And then you have the request from Fabian Blix, which is to find the Castellan's remains and, shatter them on the altar of Iomade. Which you do have the corpse here, for the most part, but it's missing its head.
Probably worn on the belt or as part of some sort of ornament on the big boss guy, so.
Possibly. But beyond that, completing those
cup.
Completing those 4 quests should complete your remaining objectives for the Feat of Strength Red Lake Fort cleared.
Can you drop the loot into the caravan storage?
I don't have the loot anywhere per se, which is why I was thinking that maybe you
Okay.
had.
I wasn't sure if you had it on like the tokens or whatever and wanted to drag and drop them in.
Let me take a gander at. Oh, right, I gotta click the token thingies.
So when we get that feat or that great strength feat, do we get an achievement unlock with that?
Well, you'll get the reward for completing that quest, which is a out of level feat. Okay, so
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I can drag some of the stuff, but I don't think I'm gonna have all of the stuff. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the javelins in there because it is the meta. Okay.
I think Pylum make better meta, but that's just me.
Hmm?
A Pilum, or Pila. Those ones are basically javelins, but hey, if you hit the enemy's shield, then their shield becomes useless.
I see.
Is Iowa City considered in the middle of nowhere?
I don't know about Iowa City, but Iowa in general, probably.
Yeah, 'cause I haven't seen so many beer restaurants as I do here.
You've never been to Wisconsin. And Iowa City is on the edge of Iowa, if I remember correctly. If you want to go to the middle of nowhere, Iowa, Ames, Iowa, or one of the small towns surrounding Des Moines.
Yeah, actually, one of the places I went to last time I was in Iowa was outside of Des Moines, and yes, it was
Yeah.
middle of nowhere. The
My
closest place to
girlfriend's
go to was 20 minutes away to get food.
Yeah, my girlfriend's hometown is a town of 200 people, and I
Oof.
keep telling her that's basically two families.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I think I put what was in there, but I'm gonna check the book real quick just to make sure that I've got everything there is to be said. I might have even given you something a little extra that you're not supposed to have, or at least identified. Oh wait, no,
Oh,
no,
was
no,
that a
no.
special javelin?
No, you guys know what the special javelin is.
Oh, that's right.
You were a little worried and happy that he didn't just chuck it at you guys right at the jump.
Well, to be fair, he was on fire.
Yes and no. Let's see.
Oh no.
Yeah. Did I put that in there? I think I did. Yes. Got two of those. Wand, correct. Benevolence. Yeah. The only thing I didn't put in there is the keystone. That will all get shattered. Yeah. Oh, okay. I think got it. I think you got it, boys. You're welcome, you slackers. Right. Check this. Two, 6. Yeah. All right. But yes, you guys had done some roaming around, done some clearing of giants and other pests with some consideration to the fort. You believe that at this point you probably dealt with all of the Gorbkin that were within the fort, as it seems that the remaining ones had run for their daddy.
You best be running, boy.
Looking down at the arcane glyphs and ritualistic markings around the room, you were able to determine a little bit of the nature of what had been transpiring within this portion of the keep. It would appear that these ogrekin were attempting to speak with this disembodied head, well, I guess it would be disembodied, it would be disheaded corpse, and learn from it what they can. The only problem with that, and Ava would know this somewhat intrinsically, since she's already identified the magic within the scroll here. That yeah, Speak with Dead is great, but you kind of need the modus operandi for speaking, which is the head, in order for that magic to actually work. Which might explain why they went to the ritual side of things instead.
Curious.
You've run across some context clues of the atrocities which Fabian had described in the past. The cannibalistic tendencies of certain haunts or other dark forces that still yet linger within these halls. The horrible cauldron, which Ava suspects to definitely be the thing that cooked people before and is rightfully just not been touched.
Probably.
Would even know a way to like destroy the cauldron?
Disintegrate.
Any
A
easier
way
way?
that doesn't involve any spell level above 4.
Do you have a forge? And people you're willing to let touch it, because you know it'll probably drive them mad to some degree, or at least do something horrible to them.
So what you're saying is we need Dolgus to learn how to forge because he's already insane.
I will put it this way. Ava knows well enough that so long as someone doesn't touch that cauldron, they'll probably be fine. As to
I'm not sure how
the
I feel
exact
about this.
nature of that cauldron, you know it acts as more of a hazard than it does as something that will expand or grow into some other malicious spirit. If that makes sense.
Well, as
What?
loath as I am to leave it, I don't think there's much we can do about this thing right now.
As it is a bit of a haunt, you know that it probably does have a particular destruction method, but with the checks you've made so far, your guess is as good as anyone's. If it was part of the past atrocities that had led to Red Lake Fort's downfall, you might think that Fabian might have a better answer for you.
Yeah, Ava's intending to ask him.
But yeah. As Ava is definitely more practiced in the lines of arcane and magical mysteries rather than the extent of haunts and their intricacies. Yes, darling, we know you're a roly-poly. That said, you guys are chilling down here for a moment. How long do you plan to be down here? Are you planning to do any healing, or...
I think Athena is the only one that is hurt.
Okay. And I don't know if she had spent her hex ability on herself, so
Yeah.
I will not mess with that too much at this moment, and I'll let that resolve
Actually-
itself later.
Yeah, she actually hasn't because we had just slept before this.
Yes, but you did get into a combat the moment you opened the door after,
Oh, you're right.
yeah.
I don't think she did, but you're probably right.
She was cornered amidst that encounter and did take a few lumps then too, so
Yeah.
I have a suspicion she's used her daily use. I'm not going to overtly target her or Sylph during this, but they might catch a stray here or there. Just depends on how much you guys decide to goof around. That said, Derek, I vaguely remember you going large. That was your expenditure of Agrimosh or your armor?
Agramash.
Okay. So it'll last for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Because the armor gives me righteous might. Agramash gives me a large person.
Indeed it does. That's why I was double checking. Well then, party, considering you have yet to fully clear this location, where so is your next destination? You have not cleared the central buildings, and you have the upper floors to investigate, but it seems like two of your comrades have glazed looks in their eyes, and their tongue is kind of lolling out to the side.
Are we
I think
talking
that's just
about one of
normal, Sir
these?
Sylph.
I'm going to have you guys repeat yourselves one at a time.
I asked if we were talking about
Alright,
one
one,
of these.
repeat what we said.
It's Sylph and Athena.
Yep, they're all glazed over for some reason.
Like donuts.
I'll use carry companion on Sylph.
I don't think you have that spell, but sure you have the muscles. For your benefit there, Derek, I'd say shrink down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. Alright.
And when you decide to have to jump into combat, you can pop back into large form.
It was this door for the keystone, if I remember right, that we just picked up.
Correct.
So I figured this is where we would go next.
Where you went downstairs?
Might as well. Yeah.
Do you want to, or do you want to go clear the other locations first? That's up to you.
Does it feel like this
That
is
sounds like a
endgame
GM
content
are you
direction?
sure moment.
It's all in-game content. What are you talking
If we jiggle the hand or get ready to put the key into the door, does it say that beyond this point you will not be able to return?
I'll put it this way. There's a big skull on the door, and there's a skull keystone that goes inside of it. If you played Zelda, you know what's ahead.
Yeah.
Arcane writings that say, quick, save before entering.
Yeah.
about? I'm gonna look for a campfire to save at, and then we'll go in. How about that?
So, I
Do
only
we have this
offer
way
the
over here?
other. I only offer the other buildings as more of clear it while your companions are out. But if you guys want to press forward beyond the
Oh yeah. Yeah.
sub door,
Let's
that's
do
up to
that.
you
Well,
guys.
I don't really want to keep track of where everyone is, because could you just drag me along with them, please? Because this is a maze. This is a layered maze.
Yeah, we should go do the other places before we continue this direction.
Just follow the companions, Andrew. What's the point of making the interactive map?
I got a big dino.
So
Yeah, I'll
April
move
wasn't
the
here for part of
dino.
this, so Gochin lead the way.
Okay.
There.
I lost track of Dolgus. We can't find Dolgus. Oh, wait, there we are.
Which way didn't we go?
Oh no. You're supposed to be the man of the hour here.
I remember we went up
I saw a
north.
plus 15 thing on me. That's weird.
You guys didn't go down the stairs.
Oh,
That's weird. Okay, I did go. I went down that time, but it didn't matter.
let's see.
Try using your arrow keys instead of dragging.
That's dumb if I have to use arrow keys for it.
Did we go in this door over here already?
Some
It
idiots
just tells
did.
me I don't have permission to do that unless we have 15 feet.
I remember some idiots did that, yes.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There you go. So you've gone north already. If the door
Okay.
is not open yet, you can probably guess that you've not gone into it yet.
Okay, yeah, this door up here isn't open for me.
Mm-hmm. You can click it.
Okay. Okay, nothing's there. There's a door over this way. I see something.
Do you?
Yeah, it looks like on the lower level down
I
where
don't see anything. I
Yeah,
just see
system
blank
orb.
space.
down here.
I
Yeah.
see blank space. Am I supposed to see something?
Oh no, it's over the edge from where we are.
So
Nope,
so
it says error token collide. So I can't go that way.
nope.
Well, he looks like he's not hurting anybody, so we could leave him for now.
Where is this supposed to be at then? Nope, still nothing.
This direction.
I have no idea which. Well, I went that direction. I didn't find nothing.
There's a little alley right there. You keep going up the staircase.
Still don't see nothing. I still get token collide.
Oh, that's because you're still at 15 feet.
Yeah, even though I went up and down the stairs like they told me to on the frickin' thingy.
That's because you went up another set of stairs just recently, and then just zoomed yourself across.
Well, it looks like
I don't
there's
know if the
enemies in
orcs
that
outside
pit.
drowned yet. I thought they were flooding the moat.
Some of the ones that you can see up there that are visible are in fact drowned.
Oh, okay.
As the moat is currently flooded.
Okay, let's see what other doors we have around. I remember we went in this place already.
So we go into this building here.
You've not gone into that building there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was just saying. You keep walking past a set of double doors, and I'm like, have we even
I
got
thought
in
we
that
went there
building?
already.
Mm-mm.
No.
You have not touched this center complex at all.
There, now it's open. I don't see anything. Close door going on. There's more doors inside.
I would like for perception checks as you enter that building.
I cannot move my frickin' token.
That's because I
Pause.
paused the game.
Pause.
Yeah, he had to pause it before we ran all the way through it.
Okay, well, I guess I should just drag them both at the same time, but then I wouldn't have been able to because of reasons. Yay.
Okay, so bottom par. Gochin, you can hear as you enter the building, and Chompy can kind of smell it a little bit. But the door here is cracked open a little bit. And from
Which door?
within,
Okay.
you can hear almost this this like slobbering noise, right? Almost this like mumble that kind of goes along with it. The
dog's
sounds, the sound of chopping, kind of ceases as like you enter. Almost just like, what's that outside? I wonder how it tastes. I thought they'd be bringing me something new. Oh, I can't wait to taste. Darlin barely hears any of this over the clanking of his armor.
Dollar doesn't care. He just wants to kill everybody in this place. This place is kids.
So I guess the question is do you proceed to finish opening said door?
I'm gonna wave to Gochin and be like, Gochin, open the door.
And I'll go back to my large size before opening that door.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We should do that.
you can be large too there, darling. Well,
I
whoa.
suppose I should remove our buffs like Inspire Courage, Bark Skin. Wait, would Bark Skin be up because it like lasts for forever? Like
Yeah.
70 minutes from when I cast it? Okay, Bull Strength would probably be gone though. That's minutes per level.
Yeah, minutes per level can go away. Rounds per level can go away. 10 minutes per level's fine.
Now everyone's jumpy sized.
That's because all the cool kids are doing it.
There's literally only one cool kid, and y'all are just imitating.
Wait, where'd Ava go? There we go.
What?
Exactly.
It toggled you into initiative and then didn't toggle you into initiative, so...
Oh, because I toggled myself and I had rolled the 25.6.
Yeah,
Want me
how
to
dare
roll
you?
again?
How dare you do things before I've done your token update? It's some bullshit and you know it. You start combat. Troublemaker.
Ava doesn't. Ava doesn't make trouble. Ava fixes it.
Nah, you definitely make trouble.
Is there something there, Gochin?
Yep. There was a guy having a conversation with himself.
Is it an
Dinner
enemy?
time!
I think he's talking about us and that he's hungry.
All right. Oh. Yeah, let's deal with that, shall we?
I gonna show you mubs.
Can I get a knowledge check on this?
Sure, local.
24.
Yeah, he's a hill giant,
Yeah.
but he's got a cleaver in his hands, and just from a look at him, he looks a little
He
bit
looks
different than
adorable.
he looks a little different than other hill giants.
Does his nameplate say Mubs?
Yeah, yeah.
He has a name.
Does he look like he might have any elemental resistances?
No, no. Maybe fire. Maybe a little bit to fire. Yeah.
Me,
Looks
not
like
that type of giant.
looks like he plays with fire a bit here and there. I think one of the most distinguishing things that you might notice is that just like in his picture, his fingers are perpetually near his mouth when they're not wrapped around the cleaver in his hand, as it looks like he's chewed on them to a decent bit. There's bandages that are wrapped in, filthy, but they're still kind of like pulled apart, and like you could tell that this man has gnawed so much into his fingers. You can almost see the whiteness of bone, seeping through some of the lacerations at the fingertips.
Ava picks lightning.
You're like, I see your nervous habit, and I
Versus
call
touch.
you 20.
Ow, rude. How many of these you got left? You can't have that many.
I've got 3 more.
Goodness gracious, Arcanist. But you
Ava's
spent
It's not that
Careful
big
with
of
how
an
many
issue.
spells she spells. Yeah.
good spells she
Oh, man.
spells, huh?
Yep.
I mean, we're level 7. Sheesh. My fireball wizard would absolutely be cooking at this point.
That's what she's got.
Darlin.
Ava doesn't do as much damage as you would think. She's mostly buff.
That is a wall, sir.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying not to move into the wall. Brah.
Overlapping with Gochin, sir.
Yes, I know.
Squeezing.
That's not. Oh, yeah. So you're gonna take penalties.
Yeah, there's a squeezing
Oh.
buff actually in the compendium.
You're
Can I
still gonna be
fit here?
squeezing.
But I won't be blocking Gochin that way. Mm.
That will take an AOO though.
Mm.
You really can't
Hasn't
be
gone yet.
squeezing with an enemy.
Mm. Sure, here. Watch. Nah, there's just not enough improvement.
It's almost like this is a human building that's trying to compensate for giants inside of it. As these halls are fairly cramped. Like, Gochin's head is definitely scraping the ceiling in here. Even Chompy's having a little bit of trouble kind of making do within these cramped hallways.
Yeah,
I'm
wait till
gonna
he gets
say-
huge.
Hold
You do note that the blasts that Ava put onto this poor hill giant definitely seem to have left a mark. He's definitely injured.
I'm gonna look at him and I'm a giant. I'm gonna say, you should come out here. We can eat you for dinner.
That doesn't make sense, your munchies. I never eaten a clammed dwarf before.
And then I'm just gonna ready in action if he comes out of the door to try to whack him.
All right,
If that's my turn.
sure. He's going to 5 foot step forward. You do have reach, so you're ready to go off,
Yay!
despite your natural
Macrohammer.
shortness.
What are you trying to say?
Yeah, that is a solid hit. Checking his armor class. 27 does hit. Yep. Yep.
Want to be 28, but yeah. I did it for 24. If you giant.
What?
Okay,
No, he's a baby.
He's a baby giant. He's still a giant.
Yep. He's gonna, say hello to one of these and, dole out some damage.
Hello, Mr. Baby Hill Giant.
He's not really a baby. He's a this is a chunky man's.
Oh, he looked like a chunky man.
Oh, but he's like a mouth-breathing neckbeard of a baby. That kind of baby description fits.
Yep.
You can't say I'm wrong.
He's a simple man, likes his simple pleasures, and that's eating people.
Yeah, Chompy likes eating people too, but he's a dinosaur. He can get away with it. Also, he's
Wow.
not that bad at it.
Holy cow, that was miserable.
He's definitely not that bad at it.
Fucking
Also-
hell.
Well, Chompy wants to munch, but he can't munch because he's not in range.
Indeed.
Or rather, he would be. He would be in range if there wasn't that wall blocking the square where he can attack at. So,
Indeed.
he's just gonna keep kind of trying to shove Darwin and Gochin closer so he can get closer.
I mean, if he squeezes 5 foot forward, he could technically try to take a bite.
No. He's just gonna push someone forward. But in the meantime, let me double check. I'm hoping my sheet real quick. Let me see if Douglas has something to throw in there. Probably not though. We're kind of running low on things.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we do have some buff spells up. You know what? Yes, I will go ahead and cast that one. Here, Chompy, have some extra movement speed for I don't know. Eventually.
Eventually. Yes. Go Zoomy Dino.
But for now, I'll pass it on to one of the people that's so rudely blocking Chompy. I mean, just ridiculous.
All right, Gochin.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
This is the price of early level big
Oh
people.
no!
Ouch! I'm not the only one suffering from poor dice rolls today.
You
Well,
really should have let
we
Chompy
always
get some
knew that you
space.
suffered from
So
And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna 5 foot back so everyone can bloopy shuffle over 5 feet.
Do you want to move 5 feet up instead?
Yeah, you're right. Oop, not that way.
Yeah, right there. The only reason I say
It's
that,
time to reposition.
yes.
So yeah.
The only reason I say that is because the fact that that means that you have less of a wall in your way and more of a direct shot because you actually have reach.
Yeah. Okay, and I'll move myself on.
Whereas Chompy doesn't have reach.
Yeah.
Ava.
he
it
does.
is.
We've been over this as bite attack does. Kind of like how dragons have reach with their necks. It's the bite attack does.
Really?
I could go pull it up on like the equivalent T-Rex if you want me to.
Oh, I never knew that.
I always forget that T-Rexes count as tall, not long.
They count as
Oh, they
long,
do?
but their bite attack is just weird.
Yeah,
Yes, that's why normal animals don't get reach right because they're long, not tall.
Right.
Okay, let me see. Reach. Yes, gargantuan T-Rex is has a reach of 20 feet, which is the normal reach of a thingy.
Mm.
Fighting
Ava
in a space
points
of
and
20
shoots
feet.
lightning.
Is that also a touch attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, reach 20 feet. So yeah, they have normal
And
reach, at least with their bite attack.
Oh!
Should save.
and
At
don't
least
forget to
based off of the
reposition.
T-Rex stat block anyway.
Oh, it passes on the money.
Woohoo!
This turn.
This turn. Darlin.
Darling. Oh, darling, darling.
Please do your thing so Chompy can get in there.
No,
Chompy wants to
no,
munch.
no,
Chompy wants to munch.
no munchies.
Can't you like just 5-foot step like diagonal
No.
forward?
No. No munchies.
Said Chompy.
Well, he's still up. As 7, even 18 does not strike.
Chompy wants to munch.
Gonna
5
squeeze with Gochin.
Yeah.
Actually, you can't because you took 2 attacks.
Oh, 5 foot.
That was 10.
Or was it 10? Oh, no, 10. Dang it. I thought that was 5. Sorry. Never
Yep.
mind. Yeah.
You can 5 foot down this way.
Yeah, you can end up in this grid square. It's like,
I'm going to go this way. 5 feet. And go get him, Chompy.
Give him
yeah,
a pat on the butt.
he's near dead.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be his turn now.
Is he gonna roll that one into again?
Well, we're gonna see. Is it his turn now?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I hate the thing he did.
You
in
gotta
that
hit
cast.
the button.
I did hit the button.
No, you didn't.
There it goes.
There you go.
No, what I did is I clicked it because if you don't hit it just right, all it does is select your token.
Oh yeah, I've done that before.
He's going to smack the wayfish one that keeps hurting him, and then he's gonna smack the other one because he's being a dick. So I'm gonna toss out a couple of attack rolls.
If Ava dies, she will haunt you.
I warned you to reposition.
Reposition where?
First hit on Ava, second hit on Darlin.
To where Darlin is now. And we're gonna try to move everyone over 5 feet. So Chompy can get in.
Yeah,
So-
we'll take damage.
Well, Chompy will be able to take attack. Will be able to attack now, but still. Who was that against?
The first one
one
is
is
versus Ava. The second one is versus Darlin.
Yep. Now I gotta add the squeezing thingy to Chompy sheet.
Yep.
If
Yes.
only he had rolled one lower.
Still would have
He would've
matched your
missed.
armor class
Yeah, I know.
because you're
But I
at
could have done
19.
stuff.
Ah, I see. Well, it is now Dolkus's turn as Mops is flailing about. That hurt, you bastards!
Get him, Chompy.
Just
Fight his
let me
face off.
eat you!
But Chompy wants to eat you, as I say is giant, and I point at the big dino.
Oh, you brought me delicacy! Haven't rankled one of these in ages.
Oh crap! I put the debuff onto Dolgus' sheet, not Chompy's sheet. Oh no! I gotta put the debuff. Like I find the debuff again and put it on freaking. There we are.
Roast raptor tails taste real good in lots of butter.
Dolgus is confused. Dolgus thinks everything tastes good in lots of butter.
That's because everything does taste good and lots of butter.
Also,
You know,
this
why are we
is a
fighting this
really,
guy?
really penalized attack right now. Not gonna lie.
Get him.
Why are we fighting this guy? He understands good food if he says that.
19.
Because he
Nice.
thinks you're
Yeah,
good
I'm
food.
being really penalized here. Okay, it's got like a -4 penalty or.
I hear you.
Mhm.
19, sadly, will miss.
No, Chompy. Grumble, grumble, grumble.
Does Chompy have a second attack?
Nope. Downside of natural attacks. Also
Ah,
trying to swim. I'm not actually moving there. I'm just. I don't know how Douglas ended up
Wait,
with
if
no
he
Chompy, but
if he gets multi-attack, then he
that
gets
would
a
only
second one.
work. That only works if you have multiple natural attacks.
Yeah.
no, no,
No,
no,
but
no.
also you get an extra one at -5.
Yep. So if you have like a wolf that only has the one bite attack, it gets a second bite attack at -5, like Iterative.
Oh well. I'm only see if Dogus got anything. I already used that. I thought. So obviously it doesn't look like I used it. Maybe I didn't use it in the last fight and I just used it in the other fight. Okay, so...
What are you thinking you didn't use?
Flame Strike. I thought I used that in the last fight though.
You did.
Weird. Well, time for Dolgus to do things, I guess. But wait, I can't because it's standard action. Oh, well, I guess we gotta go smack things with our stick. Which I don't have in my macros because I never made combat macros for him on this side of things.
And walking up to smack with stick will likely provoke.
Yeah, but first, like, I don't even have that macro in here. Apparently, you don't have quick drop weapons for this thing, which is weird.
No, the way that the thing works is once you get your weapon, you go into the weapon itself's properties, and you click the create an attack.
Huh.
Yeah, it's a little strange on how that one works. So, do you have your weapon of choice in your inventory?
I believe so. 1 moment. So now I gotta go into what? Edit?
You're looking at your staff of healing as your smacking stick.
No, my club.
Okay. So you would go to the edit, go to details, and if you scroll down, you can click create attack below weapon details.
How far down?
It's not too far down.
Like, where does it say create attack? I'm not seeing that.
So in details, you'll see actions,
Oh,
attack.
in weapon details. I thought you said below weapon details.
Nope, just right below it.
It's in the weapon details.
I consider it right below the words weapon details.
So, time to walk up, eat an attack opportunity. 1 moment. I'm eating an attack opportunity because I'm full health. What's the worst
I'm
that can
sure that Ava will be really, really happy for that.
happen? Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, Ava can mop up after Yochin flubs.
Only 13 damage.
Okay. Does a 20 hit?
Trying to find you bonuses. If Gochin were one square down instead of up,
I'm pretty sure we told him to step in that direction too.
I recommended up because of the fact that I didn't know that Darlin was going to move.
Yeah, I thought Darwin was going to move forward, not backwards. It was kind of weird there.
There was no room in there either.
Squeezing
wasn't in there.
I mean, like literally, just move up to here, basically.
If he did that, Chompy wouldn't be able to attack either.
Yes,
Yeah,
he
he
would.
would. It
His
still would
reach.
have been a corner.
Okay.
It would have, he would have had a bonus, but it would have effectively been the same thing as enforcing squeezing.
I see.
That's fine. It's fine. But no, sadly, yeah, you're just a bit shy of hitting good old Mubs.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but we don't have our bard +1 here, so you know.
Yeah, it's true. You feel the lack of Sylph just giving you that little bit of inspiration that gets your bones moving a little. You may not want to admit it, but his tunes can be catchy.
No.
All
I
right,
prefer
Gochin.
Mongolian throat singing.
I'm sure if you asked him, he would definitely do it.
I'm sure Real World David would try at the very least. He'd probably think it'd be funny.
Gochin, you may turn on flanking now.
Let's see.
And honestly, it'd probably be pretty
Bonus.
fun.
There we go.
I think you'd be surprised that he might actually do a half decent rendition. He did a
Nice.
thing.
I did it twice.
I know. I'm so proud of you. Whoops. Wrong button. Ignore that. You were praising him for his good takes in food and cookery, and yet you walked up and slayed him anyway. How could you?
That's because he hit Ava, and Ava's gonna hit me next.
I mean, she's going to hit you either way, but you know she would have hit you more if you didn't stop him there.
I'll be right back.
She's got to think about how much she wants to smack you. Oh, wait, I think that was out of character. My bad. This is going to be like Shavika all over again.
Shavika, huh?
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
he got very into the bird.
But you have slain the Mubs. Am I to guess that you would like to investigate this room?
Yes.
Inside.
I hand the cleaver to Ava. Is this magical?
Well, we'll have to see what Ava says. Alright, that said, inside you do find a humble kitchen. Carcasses of various humanoids, however, and animals lie in the haphazard piles within. Relatively clear that some of the orcs have met a terrible fate within this room. Maybe the occasional other variant of humanoid that may have crossed these lands. So, you do see, if you step into the room there, Gochin.
Okay.
There is an additional door to the back.
Oh, a door. I'm gonna have to smallify myself to get in front of it. Unless maybe I won't get stuck. No, I can't move. Oh, there we go. Oh no, crap. Okay, we good.
Yeah, you can just click it. Inside here, you find what is regarded as a larder. There are sorted foodstuffs that were once stored in this large pantry, but its contents were much more macabre during the fort's final days here, it would seem. As you were told the story that the Castellan here, Tamond Varius, stocked the larder with human corpses. Who did we lose? We lost an Andrew. I hope he's okay.
Maybe his room is so chilly, his internet couldn't handle it.
Today, the room here contains several barrels. Kind of looking in, you can find that it's rendered fat that, of questionable, you know, creation. Uh, but as you have opened the door and begun to inspect the contents inside, uh, I would like a perception check.
Okay.
All right. I will also request one from the rest of the party. Just on principle, I'm guessing that you're probably keeping an eye on what Gochin's doing to some degree, or at least
Yeah,
keeping up
they
with
wouldn't
him.
leave me unchaperoned.
All right.
Or maybe it's only us left.
You okay there, one? I keep hearing a almost sniffle.
Oh, yeah, my nose is all stopped up because soy. It seems I
Okay.
have like an allergy type thing to soybeans when they're
Well,
being their shells and dust and whatnot.
that sucks.
Yeah, especially since it's a big crop, only second to corn.
I was sitting there wondering, is Purist crying in the distance? Or did Derek, just get into a spot of pain where he's just sitting there just Peter Griffin holding his knee kind of thing?
All right, I'm back.
It'd be Peter Griffin holding his kidney.
Yeah. It seems like we're in a 5-minute break as Andrew's disconnected and we're waiting on Pyrrhus and Derek to get back to their seats.
Oh, that was Pierce.
I'm back.
I see this. One of these is moving forward into the kitchen to inspect some stuff and has handed you a meat cleaver in order to see whether or not it was magical. So would you have followed Gochin in knowing that he's about to open more doors?
No. No, because Gochin didn't do what he should have done the last time he opened a door and Ava followed him in.
And what's that?
Kill the thing?
Stood in front,
He did. He just
and then he didn't. And now Ava's badly injured. One more of those would have killed Ava.
Oof.
What? No.
Sorry.
Clearly, it wasn't a just Gochin endeavor. Darlin left you to die too.
No. Darlin was busy. Gochin, no.
This is anti-Gochin propaganda.
It's not propaganda if it's true.
This man's put it out of his misery so that way you could live and not bring him a new one. I'm starting to get the feeling Ava's a little more like Calissa than we originally thought.
No, Ava's not mean. She's just frustrated with Gochin right now. Because she
Ava,
just took an axe to the face.
Not an axe, it's just a meat cleaver.
It's big and it's sharp, and it was held by a giant. It might as well be an axe.
It's just
It was sharp, but it still fucking hurt.
it's just a really big knife.
Who's gonna make kidneys out again?
It was gonna
are you
tap
happy
himself
to
in the
see me, or
wall.
is that a meat cleaver in your pocket?
Oh, it's a meat cleaver. Hack, 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 hack.
Would Darlin have followed Gochin into the kitchens to supervise him from doing more dumb things?
You used a wand of celestial healing on yourself.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll be getting back a hit point every round. So don't just give yourself 10 hit points. Okay.
Ava's staying here for the next minute.
Yeah, all right.
So-
That's fine. You may give yourself 2 hit points. And then I want a perception check from both you and Darlin, as it seems Andrew is disconnected for the time being.
Woohoo!
We're down one more. Yeah, Dolgus just went a little bit limp. I think he lost connection.
Yep, him and Chompy are now. Him and Chompy
Ava's
now just
checking to
have
see
that.
if she has arcane lock to close the door and lock Gochin in.
Chompy and Dolgus just both have that glazed over look, tongues up to the side, derp face full activated.
They're communing with Bakrak.
Ah, yes, this makes sense. Well, looking back to Gochin's perception check versus Ava and Darlin's, Gochin, you are the only one who notices the how to describe this. There's this almost slurping sound of meat being sucked off bone that comes from this room, and it's unsettling.
Oh,
I am going to toggle each of you into initiative as stuff's gonna go
Goddamn
down.
Gochin.
I was
God damn it,
unchaperoned.
Gochin's on his own.
Beautiful.
Oh, Gochin.
Gochin, you get the sense that something spooky's gonna happen in a moment here.
Uh-oh.
What do? You're top of the initiative.
Oh. If I sense spoopy, I would just close the door back.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to have you step on back, close that door. Ava, you
I'm like, oh, nothing was in there.
That's a move and a standard. Ava, you also, now that Gochin's kind of pointed it out, like, yeah, nothing's going wrong in that hallway, and you believe him. You didn't hear anything awkward, but then again, you might have been cursing under your breath as you whipped out the wand and tended to your healing. You do get a point of healing back.
Ava's at 20 hit points now, guys.
Hooray! As Ava's turn comes to an end, unless you got something you want to do there, Paris.
She's keeping a ready to action to use lightning lance on anything that opens that door.
Fair. As you ready your action, Gochin, I need a will save, as the sound seems to persist and creep out from the door, almost as if it's reaching out to you.
Uh-oh. And he said will save?
Will save.
Okay. Oh, no.
That's a won't save.
Gochin, you're really, and I mean really hungry. And almost like looking around this room at the stacks of just unpicked through flesh, just causes you to drool uncontrollably. Like, they look mighty tasty right now. You can kind of see where Chompy's mind's at when, just going through somebody. Then you kind of glance over towards Darlin and start to think, you wonder what Mubs was talking about when he said clam dwarf. It sounds really tasty. Yeah, we'll get to that in a moment. Darlin.
I'm just waiting here. See anything over there, Coach?
I want to
Yeah,
sense.
weird look in your eye.
I want to sense motive from you, buddy.
Nope. Oh no.
Nope. Gochin's just got a goofy look on his face. Gochin. Darlin looks mighty tasty. Since you've been affected by this haunt, you are compelled to attack the nearest creature using all your capabilities in an attempt to disable or kill them in preparation for eating them.
No.
Please be sure to narrate your attempts.
Gochin starts licking his lips as he's staring at Darlin. And he says, you look good. As he...
I don't swing that way. Hey, I think something's wrong with him.
And he walks over and tries to attack.
Swing
I'm gonna just take my pound of flesh, don't mind me.
Hold on. Let me make sure I've got my squeezing turned off. I need to turn that off.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Nice. We're lucky that it's Gochin who got afflicted with this because he has terrible dice luck. Yeah, so 1 second. Let me do a thing real quick before you swap your turns there. Books, temporary. Just gonna create a new one, right? I'm just gonna rename that. And ballistic urges. And let me go ahead and toggle that on, put a 5 on it. And yeah, we're gonna let you go. Now you can go ahead and pass along your turn.
Oh, so it'll disappear in 5 rounds.
Hopefully. You've seen Gochin swing on Darlin there, Ava.
And he said about wanting to take a pound of flesh.
Yeah,
fucking no hesitation from Ava. Kill him.
He's like, I knew it. I knew I'd have to do this eventually.
It's a doppelganger. Likely. That or he's been possessed. It's best to knock him unconscious.
Better, be sure to add your damage there, Gochin.
Okay, actually,
as well.
I think I have spell resistance. How much? 1 second.
This be true. This be true. It's like 6 plus your level. She's good. Take your damage.
Okay.
If you got 23, if you got 23 spell resistance at this level, the party has bigger problems.
And okay, apply. And then fortitude.
Yep.
You now have 20% mischance on everything
Okay.
for
Oh,
one
yeah.
round.
Yeah. Not bad. Pass it along.
Why do you do this, Goshen? Oh, why? You
I'm
betrayer.
hungry.
I knew all
I'm-
orcs were worthless. And
I'm
I was
so
gonna count on you.
hungry.
So very hungry, darling. What are you doing?
Knocking him on his ass.
And overrun. Beautiful. So, question for you there, Gochin. Does that beat your CMD? And by how much?
Let's see.
I think it does.
My CMD is 28.
28. So
Or
yeah, that'll
1-5, so
yeah. You
I
go
know.
you go prone.
Okay.
And he looks down at you, and as a swift action goes, filthy fucking orc. And I just punch you in the face with his spike gauntlet.
Are
Roll
you
the
doing
spike
these
presence.
non-lethally?
This one I can, the other one I can't, so yes, this will be non-lethal.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if that'll hit. It might, he's prone, so.
He is prone.
Oh, I didn't toggle it on yet.
But
Hold on.
no, that will not hit because he has a 22 armor class prawn, and you only have a standing 20.
Yeah.
So your punch does not go through.
Yeah, my turn.
Okay. Gotchin, you are prone. And you're oh so
Prone.
hungry.
So hungry. Weapons don't work. So he'll clatter his weapon and just try to like swipe at Darlin with his claws.
I see what you're doing. It's not your best tactic to do damage, but you know what? Makes sense. Gotta pry that clam open somehow.
No.
Valiant attempts. Might have to give him buff. Ava, it'll be your turn.
Do you have this, darling, or do you need me to continue to get involved?
Oh, I'm gonna crush this little bug like this maggot he is.
Alright. Ava's gonna ready an action for if Gochin comes closer to her.
Fair enough. Darlin, give me a will save. As you feel the creepiness coming out of the door below, almost as if it is trying to tempt you.
Uh-oh. Everyone's hungry now?
Son
Or
of a bitch.
Everybody's gonna die now, it's the problem.
Gochin looks mighty tasty.
So,
but I'm a zombie too. Zombies don't eat each other.
Gochin looks mighty tasty. Gonna go ahead and make this on your sheet. too.
And since I'm still prone, I'm pretty sure that hits.
25 does hit. 17 doesn't.
There's 17 damage more to you.
And I think I am pretty damaged at this point.
Okay, cannibalistic urges active. And 5.
I think this haunt is effectively doing more damage than anything else.
Oh, right, I forgot to put duration. Details, duration. Where'd duration go? Duration. 5 rounds. There we go. Goes. Okay. So that actually puts the timer on there. I just need to put it on you. Details. You were at 4. Okay. Okay. Hopefully that ticks down properly. Well, he wailed on you, Gochin. You're both very hungry.
Yeah, Gochun's hungry. Gochun's like, I'm so hungry. And he's gonna go try to attack again. There it is.
Not bad. Not bad. The dwarf is in Iron Fortress, sadly.
And Gochun still hasn't got up. He's just trying to grab at him and try to bite him.
Yep. Nom.
Oh, and there you go.
Ava. They're beating on each other. Don't know exactly how far it's gonna go. But now Darlin has the same kind of look in his eyes like Gochin does. That drool kind of dribbles down the beard a bit.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, this is inconvenient. Oh, was Gochin taking that 20% mischance on any of those? Did he hit with any?
I didn't.
Yeah,
Didn't hit at all.
None of them even come close to connecting. So.
I haven't bothered with it because he hasn't hit anything. If you'd like,
Gochin's
you could
still on the
command.
ground. Yeah.
If you would like, you could command Chompy to do something as well. Considering Andrew isn't here right now.
I don't think putting Chompy in there is going to be a good idea.
Well, I mean, you could have him bite and drag the dum-dums out of there.
Yeah, if it will direct Chompy to drag Gochin and Darlin out of there.
Okay. Then Chompy's gonna start to turn off for you. And he's gonna kind of move over and bite down on Gochin. Chomp. Are you suffering penalties?
Oh
You
yeah, actually I
are.
forgot my DRs. Yeah, I'm prone. I
Well,
forgot
no,
my DR for my last attacks.
He had squeezing off or on there, so that would hit.
Mm-hmm.
So you are going to you're gonna take some non-lethal and go unconscious as he kind of picks you up and in his mouth. Because you are
And how much
already near
non-lethal
death.
did he do?
22.
22. Yep, that puts me down.
But because he's got you grappled, because he can do grab, actually. You're unconscious, so I don't actually think I have to roll that, right?
Actually, no. Since his attack is first and then the grab after.
Yeah. CMB, just in case. Not a natural one. This does put you as a much smaller individual if you shrink yourself, because you went unconscious.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Which means that now Darlin, being the hungry boy that he is, might probably go after Chompy at this point. Ava, it is your turn. Still, you've given a request of Chompy.
Yes. Darlin looks like he's gone mad as well.
He's got a hungry look in his eyes.
Okay. Sorry, Darlin. We're gonna see if we can bring you down a little to take a nap.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. That'll hit
I
touch.
think that's to touch, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's versus touch. And then Ava's gonna do the smart thing and leave the room.
Oh, I'm gonna make it the 1 round
20% mischance.
Yeah. You had a damn good chance of making that too.
So I'm hungry. My target's here on the floor, ready to be eaten, right?
He is currently in the mouth of a dinosaur.
So
You probably want to fight the dinosaur for your meal.
we'll see how well this works.
You gotta go straight forward and then you're just gonna get shunted.
Yeah.
Bowling ball into the wall and bounce off to the side.
Yep.
Fucking ball.
Ding 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 ding. Ooh,
Nah.
I rolled a 1.
He
I
just
don't go anywhere.
So you go to like bull rush your way through Chompy, and Chompy just headbutts you.
Just don't. We just ran into each other.
You think
Alright.
you found the match for the first time in ages. Gochin is unconscious. Ava, it is your turn. Well, Chompy's going to bite Darlin after he kind of spits Gochin down on the other side.
Move myself in so I can see what's going on.
Chomp on Darlin. No. I am rolling terribly today.
Gochin's staying asleep. Ava's just gonna prepare an attack for if Darlin manages to overrun Chompy.
Yep.
That's all she's got.
Try it again.
Just hear the sonic wind up.
Oh. Rolling 2s and 1s, man.
Well, let me check his CMD. No, just off. You basically need to roll a 3 or higher.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just like right here.
Second headbutt.
We're just headbutting each other like
Yep.
men. Yeah.
Yep. Ava, Darlin has come into range, and has come into view, but has not succeeded in bull rushing past Chompy.
She's gonna hold off.
Okay. All right. Well, it's gonna be you again anyway, because Gochin is unconscious. So
Yeah.
you and Chompy are gonna do things.
Yep. Ava's just gonna 5-foot step back and let Chompy do his thing.
Chompy has not been able to pierce through Darlin's armor. Darlin's pretty armored. 24. I think he still misses.
Ooh. Okay.
No,
No.
he hits. Yeah. That's yeah. You take it full on that. You keep headbutting Chompy, and Chompy's getting upset.
So my turn now.
Yes.
Yep.
Try one more time. I went through.
You get through, but you're gonna have to pinball to the other side, to the right.
Roll a 1d2, go left or right. Oh, to the right. Oh.
Yep, it's the only free space you've got.
Well, Chompy's probably on the ground now, beaten up a little bit.
Yep, you've made the dino prone.
And then there's a swift action. We'll beat up the dino. Stupid dino keeping me from food.
Dino.
The dino is food.
Okay,
Yeah.
you've gone mad. That's fantastic.
29 does not hit Chompy.
Is that
Oh
with
wait,
him
prone. Prone. Chompy is going to roar angrily.
All right, Ava then.
Yeah, Ava and Chompy. Chompy looks a little banged up, worse for wear.
Did Darlin roll the 20% mischance?
It's been further than a round.
Oh
Yeah.
right, Ava did nothing the last round. Let's put that back.
23 electricity damage. God damn, does Lightning Lance do a lot?
It costs so many. It costs points though, man.
It does. It does. So.
And it caps at 10d6 at 19th level. So
Yeah.
That actually knocks me out.
Hey!
excellent.
All things considered, we could say that this combat has ended. Chompy kind of stands up and just nudges Darlin, looks at Dolgus, goes, "Everybody's stupid." Ava now has decisions to make. Closes the door.
Chompy, anything that enters the room, eat.
Roar!
Yeah.
You do know, Ava, that you have a safe haven back at the chapel.
That's great. How's she gonna get people there?
Looks at the dinosaur with
Chompy's
great...
just as likely to bite somebody's arm off as to drag them.
Is it any different? And you've seen Chompy carry people before.
Yeah.
As
Ava would listen first to see if it sounds like there's anybody outside or coming down the stairs or anything like that.
That is fair. Feel free to tell me what your perception is plus 10.
Well, plus
12.
10 is...
Is 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forgot you have no perception bonus. Everything seems
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
You don't. You
Chumpy,
don't. Yeah. Yeah. Go for it.
we're going to start moving them to the chapel. Please
Fair
drag
enough.
them.
So you drag them over to the temple, where the ghostly spirit of the ancestor to Calrian will look to you. Oh dear, what has happened in this at the time that you were out? I know you've
They
done
tried to eat
battle,
each
but
other.
oh, I see. I'm guessing a malady, remnant of the past transgressions of the former castellan. Terrible
Likely.
things amidst this fort. I know not all what you will encounter, but I do warn you of the dangers of its history that it might try to inflict upon you. I can do what I can in order to assist your comrades, but I would think that the surest way to remove such maladies would be to cleanse the stain upon this fort that was the Castellan. His bones, should you recover them, body and all, would likely do the trick.
Maybe we'll show
Iomade
what
would
we
see it.
did find.
You found the body, but yet I fail to see the head. Surely you have it, yes?
Still searching.
I see. Well, in the meantime, you all look like you've seen a bit of a rough patch. Let me do what I can to patch you up. And so he's going to expend some channel energies. We'll start with 3 right off the rip. $26 healing for all those considered.
Well, we're down like everybody right now. Should we hold it here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to get everybody somewhat patched up. And there is a small mini encounter in effectively this room, but it's not super important. It's a crawling hand. Darlin or Chompy would probably be able to squelch it on their own lonesome to some degree. But I would allow you guys to quote unquote open the door to see what remains inside as a to be continued if you would like.
I'd rather save it for later.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't want spoilers. I
You don't
your
want
spoilers.
spoilers?
Ava
No.
decides that she's hungry now to start eating people and starts casting fireballs all over the place.
Yes, cook it before you eat it, clearly. Everyone else can get another 16, as I'm sure that it'll be required. So, Chompy is unharmed. Let me find Ethna. Give her plus 46. Or no, 42, right? She be unharmed. Siltha's unharmed. Let's see. I'll just drag you guys out to the main thoroughfare of the fort. Boop, boop. There. Actually, go ahead and add you. All right.
Alright. I'll talk to you guys later. Have fun.
Yep.
I go.
Sorry, I was. Yeah, I
No.
wasn't expecting Andrew's internet to drop out too.
I'm half out of it anyway right now.
Yeah, and we already knew that.
Took
You
a
know.
lot of.
Yeah. We all knew that
Sure.
one was half out of it too. So
I blame one of these. It's all his fault. Let's get
No.
up on him. Yeah, let's beat him up.
no,
He's too horrible of a human being. He needs to get beaten up on.
no, he's not a horrible human being. Horrible human beings
I
can't
said
be allergic to
adorable, not
soy.
horrible.
Oh,
I said
adorable.
adorable.
Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's fine.
No, you got to beat up the adorable ones. Can't have them living a good life.
I want you to look at Brittany and tell that to her face. Yeah.
Brittany doesn't
Yeah.
have the good life. Everything she keeps breaking everything.
I don't know. One doesn't have the good life because he's allergic to soy.
Ooh. Sure. All right. I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, catch y'all later.
Later.
Bye bye.
Night.